watch some games.
Get some gamer juice going. Taking a look now at the map, we're going to see a lot of teams spawning at Celestra here, with the rest of the teams spawning closer to up north. Not many people going to Wreckage or Shadow Jade Mine. We're going to see Team CC over there at Stilltide. And we're going to kick it off looking at KRT and DZC getting into a fight right away.
DZC and KRT just getting into the fight. KN as well in the mix.
We're seeing a Valda play coming out here. I do not know who it is from, but KRT for
KRT,
Rupia.
man.
It's going to be KRT having that Valda play. Rupia going down early here. DZC trying to get those shots off with the range from that charged left click, from that longsword.
I know, but KN just looking a little bit better, looking more like what they are supposed to look like, getting 2 early kills.
We're going to see KZ right here is going to be facing off against GBL as 28HH is going to go down here. Da Bao is also about to go down. He's trying to run away so he can get that reset, but Da Bao is going to be getting chased. And that's going to be the entire Team CC going down early.
That is going to be the end for GBL, man. Like, they just got targeted at the beginning. It is just very sad, man. That's probably the reason why the other teams didn't want to finish that high in top 1 or top 2.
They have a target on their back.
I know exactly. Look at that dot. DOT gaming. Hao Tian just claiming on that 1 kill as Casey Squeegee is going to turn into water mouth, taking revenge. DCRKK is going to fall to his spear.
We saw Dot Gaming try to come in for that third party, but CCYA is going to end up getting revived here as Hao Tian's trying to get some shots off from the roof. He's going to try and grapple down and prevent that revive from happening, but it looks like it's going to get pulled off as Hao Tian is not able to stop it, and KZ is back at full strength.
KZ is going to be back on full strength. Dot is still trying to go around. Look at that. Dot Gaming does not want to retrieve as Hao Tian is going to pop his ult as well.
And we're going to see that Tianhai coming out as well as they are going to try and chase their last player. Hao Tian trying to do a little bit of damage right now, just trying to get those kills there, but we're seeing him getting dodged, and Game Too Hard is going to go down. Hao Tian taking a lot of damage here. It is not looking good for Dot Gaming.
It's not looking good for them as right now Hao Tian is going to have to retrieve because he is probably the only player in Dot Gaming. Oh no, look at that. DCRKK is back in the game.
Hao Tian taking a lot of damage here, trying to get out there with that Yueshan F skill, but he's going to go down here, and it's going to be up to our last player on Dot Gaming, and he's going to go down here. He's
going to go down, and there's going to be multiple kills for KZ. Looking good for the boys from King Zone.
As we look now, we see in the kill feed, YL Next, Benchu, and Daoma are going to go down here.
Everything's happening so fast in the first minutes. That is just the tempo of these games. It's going to be crazy first 3-4 minutes, and then things are going to slow down as we can see the windshield going up.
Well, of course, people are going to be more aggressive early game because they know they have that fallback option of getting resurrected. Of course, you don't want to use those resurrections that early, but you do have to use them within the first quarter of the game. Otherwise, you will not be able to get resurrected as the second circle starts to close in.
There's that KN Lee Sin-hun trying to use the spear, multiple attacks, gets the combo on, but he's going to be stunned by Lee. Look at that.
J-Team Lee is going to stun a bunch of KN's players. Wenlong is going to go down, even though he got a parry. We're seeing lots of this happen. We're seeing parries getting played, but they're not able to capitalize because the other team members are coming in to help, which is great communication right there.
Great communication. Baudas, YJPP is going to take on Lee. Lee that tried to stun multiple people. He did it, but they could not get any kills out of that. Now YJPP is thirsty for blood as he's gonna monk up.
We're going to see 2 monks here. We're going to see KN trying to throw LYD, but while LYD is going to struggle out, as we're going to say ZU go down here from the bow from Jewel.
Yeah, it's going to be Bauda. Bauda is going to take that kill as well. Bauda is going to take that kill with the bow and the arrow. Ziyu thought that he was safe on his monk form, but it was too much damage coming from all the different angles.
KN here going to pop a Bane's Breath. They're going to try and corner Wu Xian in that Bane's Breath, but they're going to get the kill anyways. Naya HQ claiming that kill with the Katana.
It's going to be good for KN. Right now they've got a little bit, at least 6 kills I've counted for KN in these first 2-3 minutes.
Taking a look, they're just going to pop some heals, and we see KZ on the outside of that Bane's Breath, just waiting for KN to come out and waiting for that Bane's Breath to end so they can engage into a fight.
Now turning around, we have ADA, only Ruotru and Xiaoming in this moment. Xiaoming is going to be grappled, stunned a little bit on the ground, but he's going to be able to run away. Ruotru pops his ult, and he's going to try to regroup with Xiaoming.
He's going to regroup, but he's going to end up actually running into KN as BBS Honcho is hot in pursuit.
Look at that, Honcho and the BBS, the bamboo shoot people just trying to take this game too. They know that they could have done better in game 1, but now game 2 is a completely new story.
We're seeing KN picking up the pace a little bit with the elimination of ADA's Roju.
They knew. ADA came for them in the previous game, and right now they're thirsty for some revenge as Team TCC CX330 is gonna pop his monk.
We're going to see Dot Gaming also popping the monk. We saw Dot Gaming go down, so this is going to be their last chance at redemption. If they go down here, it's game over for them.
Look at that. He's gonna try to get on Haotian. Haotian just running so fast. He's just really getting away from CX330. Dot Gaming don't want to die in this moment.
We're going to see Ni Hao go down to YJJPP. We're going to see Unique also going down to KZ's YDC. YJJPP getting a grab here on LY.
LY is going to be in bad trouble as Blue Sky is going to go out of his monk and he's going to be prey for everyone else. He's just going to be surrounded by multiple people.
Blue Sky, they're trying to get that double grab off, but getting hit repeatedly by YJJPP, forcing him to not be able to get that double slam.
Oh, it was so close. Now Blue Sky is going to try to go around. Now KRT Shka with the Valda, getting 1 kill on Valda's throw.
KRT without their resurrection here, taking this fight, it's going to be a little bit dangerous because Inamuse is going to go down to LYD, and we're going to see Shka almost go down here, but Frupia is going to defend him. Shka very, very low, trying to get that reset off, but LYD is hot in pursuit.
LYD only player from Bauda alive. He needs to go around. Try to move, man, because right now Bauda's throw is already in Ghost.
Bauda's Joe is going to just early take that ghost early. You are able to cancel out of being downed and just go for that ghost early if you want to. J-Team's Lee is hot in pursuit of Frupia right now, knowing that their team is not at full strength.
Exactly. KRT just took that big fight and they did not win that, and this is going to be a second L for them.
Frupia is going to go down here, leaving 1 player left on KRT.
Now, turning around things is GBL that's going to come in against J-Team. Lee that just was able to counterattack now with the spear. We have Dabao turning around, trying to get a good angle, but is not being able to as J-Team's Lee is going to go on air, stuns 2 people at the same time.
He's going to try and get a stun off. 28HH is actually going to go down to Wu Xian right here, and Akame is going to go down to FPX.
I know, man, like 28HH, one of our top killers from the group stage, right now being taken down in most of the fights that we've been seeing him engaging.
They also don't have a Kurumi, so it's going to be difficult for them to be able to pop their ranged healing off. They almost got that heal off, but it's going to not work. GBL Daobao is going to go down here. Old 6 with the parry, trying to get a couple shots off with the greatsword. Gets parried himself by NiHQ, and he's going to go down here.
Oh, look at that. KNCU claiming on that. They know that this is going to hurt JBL.
GBL, they're going down. I'm pretty sure that's it for them. I think they might be out.
They might, man. I hope they are not, because they're one of the strong teams that we want to see in the final circles. We need to see more GBL. They cannot just be losing in this moment.
Taking a look now, CPG the Jing, they're going to try and open up this vault. Let's see if they're able to do it, and they are opening up that vault. They're going to get a lot of stacked loot here.
That is a very good move for them. Now CPG is going to be on fire completely,
giving them that advantage, having a lot more loot than most of the other players in this game. They're going to get some guaranteed legendary soul jades here, some epic ones as well. Let's see what they're going to get for weapons as well. This is going to be stacked.
I know, it's 18 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. Still 38 players. We've seen some fights. We have seen a lot of action from KN.
Yeah, a lot of action from KN. They're capitalizing on those kills. They were able to take down a couple members of ADA as well, coming back and saying, no, we are actually very okay with staying at first.
I know, exactly. In the first game, they were a little bit sloppy, and right now in the second one, just trying to like getting back their rhythm. Now we can see DZC Sanju just kind of like moving around, kind of like make the rotation. We can see KZ on top of that mountain just trying to loot up as well.
I'm pretty sure that KZ has a bounty out for them from DZC right now, so they are hot in pursuit. DZC able to see the general area of where KZ is, so they're following them. We'll see if they engage.
I hope that they will engage, man. Like DZC and KZ, as what we've seen from game 1 and what we've seen from this game 2, both of them are like really good.
If you notice now, we were down to 35 players 2 minutes ago, but we are back up to 40 now. Players are getting resurrected and revived as we speak. We're seeing DZC Sanju coming up on Team KZ.
Look at that Sanju. He really wants that kill, man. He's really on the hunt, as we can see right now. FPX and TM, they're going to have a very small scrimmage in here.
Akame here getting a couple blocks off on Li Xiaopi. Li Xiaopi is going to be relentlessly trying to fight, trying to get that charge, right-click off, being forced to pop his ult, otherwise he would have gone down here. We're seeing a Tianhai coming out as well.
Li Xiaopi already on his warrior mode. He's trying to go on the hunt. He knows that Akame is going to go out of his monk form before he's gonna be off of his warrior. He knows that this is for him to take.
Akame being super low here, getting forced to pop that ult. Akame is still going to go down there. Pampy just trying to survive there in warrior form. They both go out at the same time. Akame is going to go down, and Pampy getting a couple hits off on Li Xiaopi is going to get knocked back, and they're going to be hot in pursuit of Pampy.
I love how Li Xiaopi just really claimed on that one, man. Like, he really said like he was a man with a goal. He was out there, he was thirsty for it, and he got that kill on the monk.
If you look now, Akame is going to get revived any second from their Kurumi. They're camping that spot, just holding those charged abilities so they can deal damage and get him out instantly again. That's going to be one extra kill for them. That is the riskiness. That is why it's so risky to do those ranged revives, because you're literally just giving teams points. They hold that charged left click, right click, and they go for that swing with the longsword, and it just boom. Done.
FPX, man. FPX, like right now, really like taking the rhythm of the whole game. Every single fight that we see them engage in, they're just winning and winning and winning.
Winning and winning and winning. And that is another wipe. TM is going to be eliminated here. With
TM, Pampy is gonna go down, man. Sadly for TM Esports, not having the best game 1 and the best game 2 that they could actually expect.
Not having the best games, but it's okay. They will be able to come back. We still have 4 more games after this to play.
I know. Let's see. Right now we have King Zone, CCYA and company just trying to move around. ADA with the common composition for ADA. I think that they will just keep playing the same combo all over again. Tianhai, Yueshan, and Kurumi. I think that that's what we're going to see from ADA in the whole tournament.
Yeah, they're going to stick with what works.
Well, if that is working for them, I hope that it does not need to only work, Seb. For me, it's just a matter of just like, okay, it works. It needs to excel. Because if it works for everyone, then what does it come to at the end? It needs to excel in some kind of angle, no?
Well, we see 149 with the phenomenal Tianhai play, which is why it works a little bit better for ADA. They're able to capitalize. They have a really good accuracy with those grabs.
Yeah.
So that is a very good play. And we see Team CC here on the Ballista, the moving Ballista, for the second time this tournament.
You actually mentioned on ADA's 149 just being really good with the Tianhai. So since he's so good on the Tianhai, they should always keep that Tianhai. I completely agree on that. But what about just trying to change that Yueshan or trying to change that Kurumi to something else?
Well, we see with Xiao Ming here, Xiao Ming is a very, very skilled Kurumi player, and having that healing ability is just so crucial, because without Xiao Ming playing as Kurumi, they wouldn't 149 would go down a lot quicker to ranged weapons and shots at the feet, and Yueshan is going to be able to defend close attacks from melee from that Tianhai, building the play around 149, but they're also all 3 skilled players with almost any weapon.
Well, that is the beauty about the sport, man. Like, at the end of the day, it's just a matter of what do I think is going to work for me and what do you think is going to work for you? And at the end of the day, whoever that is going to end up victorious is going to be the one with the best formula. So we will have an answer to all our questions in a couple hours after here, as we're going to move into games 2, 3, 4, 5, and after game 6, we'll have a new champion.
KRT being down here, we do notice that Ska is still alive. Inamuse is not going to be able to get revived. They're camping that body just to make sure that Ska doesn't come back. Alt and F skill both at the ready in case needed. Ska here not looking in a very good position, but he's got some good loot.
Yeah, but sadly for KRT, Inamuse is going to fall and he's not going to be able to come back. It's going to be only Valdotsoy Ska going around for the next 12 minutes. Hopefully he can survive until the end.
YL Next still in this game here. We saw them go down way earlier before. We're seeing a little bit of a faster play here. Not as much, but we are going to see 37 players left with 12 minutes to go.
Well, next Slayer, man, like Slayer has been such a constant player that we have had in this tournament, like very consistent. Every single game that he's played, he actually has very good performances. I'm totally sure that YL Next not only has been playing really well for himself, but for his teammates as well.
Yeah, their team strategy is a little bit shaky. They're putting a little bit too much on Slayer. I think they need to rethink and start like having some fallback options. But
yeah, exactly.
Other than that, good job.
Well, Slayer has been very, very strong. Like in the last game yesterday, he took that MVP and he had a very good performance in that last game, just showing us that he was ready for today.
And everybody needs to be ready for today here. As we're taking a look at the map. All of the teams are very well spread out as we see DZC right underneath KN, trying not to make a sound because NiHQ could come in with some lethal strikes there.
Moving into the last 11 minutes of the game. This is the moment where everyone's going to try to avoid getting into fights. No team has been eliminated yet. So there's still 16 of the best players of this game around the world right now in this circle.
Yeah, it's going to be going very slow. As we're going to take a look at the map now, we're going to see KRT is going to be taking on YL Next and LY. Hopefully KRT's Inamuse is going to be... Oh, Inamuse is already down. That's just his dead body. I apologize. LY versus YL Next is going to be happening as they're trying to rotate into that zone. As the circle closes, they're going to be pushed into range with DZC, ADA, Team CC. So this is going to be a little bit chaotic.
It's going to be a little bit chaotic as everyone's just trying to make their ways right over here through the mines.
It looks like teams are actually starting to try and target their expensive teams, the better teams, and we're seeing Team CC come up. 330 is going to get the kill. He's going to get the kill with the Ballista.
Oh, insane accuracy from 330. Just with that Ballista, the man knows that he's lethal right now.
He's going to be just looking at Sanju's body, knowing that Sanju is going to come back, getting revived from the Kurumi, trying to get that Ballista shot off again, but is unsuccessful.
It would be amazing just to see him just completely, and the moment that Sanju just goes back, taking the Ballista, one more shot, and sending him down to the grave.
This is going to be dangerous here. They're right in the middle, just on the outside of a Bane's Breath. If they go back in, they are done for. They don't know the FPX is right above them. This might be an interesting battle we're going to see here.
Let's see if DZC and FPX, they're going to go at it. I don't think that FPX might want to engage against DZC in this area, as DZC might have the upper hand.
We're going to be seeing another one of these Shadow Jade Mine circles. This is going to be really interesting. It's going to be super annoying because lots of players, there's so many different levels to this area. There's the bottom caves, there's so many places to hide. So people are going to be playing territorially.
They're going to try to play territorial, man. Like if it comes down to a circle in here, I hope that to see a lot more Greatsword.
Yeah, we're going to hopefully see a lot of Greatsword here because it's going to be small enclosed areas where Greatswords are going to be able to capitalize. You're going to have the advantage because that Greatsword is going to be able to swing around so much that you're going to have a wide range to hit so many people in that small area.
I know, 37 people left in the last 8 minutes, 30 seconds of this game too. This is going to be the last day of our World Championships. Remember that at the end of today, we're gonna have our first Naraka Bladepoint World Championships champion.
As the fourth circle has just started to spread in, we're seeing a little bit more fights happening right now. CPG is taking a lot of damage from those ranged attacks from LY.
Look at Kakashi and his items. Look at that weapon.
That skin on the longsword too is looking very, very nice.
Exactly. That everything just kind of like works together, right? Just like if he would have like asked his mom just to prepare his clothes.
Oh my.
Yeah, Sunday, man. Sunday, you gotta prepare.
Yeah, definitely. They're coming out and dressing to impress, not only in game, but also in the stands. They look very good. They all have their team uniforms on. We've talked about a lot of the super dope looking ones. J-Team actually has a very nice jacket as well. Bright red, looking super fly.
So looking super fly indeed, man. Look at that Bauda, LYD. In this moment of the game, nobody wants to engage. They want to try to keep on things. Look at that. Kertishka, sadly for them, coming in. It's going to be ambushed. He's going to have to pop his F to try to go out. Kertishka did not know that as he was moving in, he's going to be ambushed by 3 players that they do not want to let him go. Slayer is going to try to get in there, trying to let Shka. Shka's going to have to try to run him.
And J-Team is going to steal that kill with the bow and arrow. When Long is going to get that kill on KRT Shka, was getting forced to run away. He was trying to sneak around. He ran right into YL Next. He got chased by YL Next right into the palms of J-Team.
Yeah, exactly. JT Wenlong is going to claim on that. Is going to claim on that kill. It was amazing because he didn't have to do anything. He just needed to just keep his ground, try to look for the right moment, and then when he saw Shka just moving around, put the arrow through his heart.
But look at how all of these teams are positioned right now. They're all bunched up very close together and holding a certain structure. People are either on rocks, behind rocks. People are either underground, underneath in those buildings. We see ADA in the far left corner. We see CPG in the far right corner. LY is going to have to try and move in, but they're going to run into KN here.
Look at that team CX330 just trying to recover, trying to get on his cannon.
He's got a gold cannon here. This is a very, very nice weapon to have in these last circles, dealing a lot of damage.
Nobody wants to leave their ground. Like, if you can see, that there's not that much rotation around. Everyone just kind of like decided to hold the structure, and they're just going to wait as the circle is going to keep closing in just to see who's going to have to move first. Who's going to have to be the first person to actually leave the place?
Well, LY is starting to move in a little bit slowly, but they're keeping their distance from the other teams. They're just trying to move into a better point because their spot got taken over.
Yes, exactly. Kakashi right over here one more time. CPG's Kakashi stacked up, man. Kakashi is going to be able to deal so much damage as the circle is going to be closing in with that golden longsword.
That golden longsword is looking very dangerous, but we're not going to get to see much use of it until a little bit later. With 5 minutes left in the game, there are still 36 players. DZC taking a lot of damage from those cannon and musket hits, forced to pop that F ability. That's actually a very good timing on that F skill. They're going to be able to heal up a lot of their players right now, just trying to get that help out.
Let's see what's going to happen. DZC's Patwa, the king of the parries. Gotta remember, if you want to engage with him, you gotta be careful because he's the king of the parries of this tournament.
LY Blue Sky, they're capitalizing, but they're out in the open. Not a lot of teams want to poke their heads out and engage with them, though, because they will expose themselves to lots of the other teams. We're seeing Team CC trying to contest that high ground spot as we turn to J-Team right now.
Now J-Team's Lee is gonna try to get up as he's being chased by multiple players. He's gonna pop his ult. Let's see if J-Team can capitalize out of this.
He's not going to get he's going to get a couple stuns off here. He's going to be able to kill Blue Sky, but he's going to go down to
Nihao.
The instant revenge happening right there. We see YJJPP's monk coming out. We're seeing KZ's monk coming out. We're seeing a whole bunch of monks pulling up in this final circle here.
Now about as YJJPP trying crazily to try to get on someone is not going to be enough, as he's gonna have to demonk out. LY's Nihao already on his warrior shape, trying to take on CCYA from KZ's team, taken so low as CCYA is going to fall to Sanju instead.
Nihao here is going to get taken down by that KZ Yueshan ult. We're seeing KN here just still holding their ground. They're looking the best right now. They're trying to contest this spot against YL next, but they're going to end up taking them down.
They're just kind of like holding for Slayer, man, because Slayer's gonna come back and they want to take on that kill as well.
Here we go. We're seeing 149 with the ult. Let's see how he can do it. He gets one grab instantly. He's almost getting a second one, but he's taking so much damage. He's going to be forced to throw down 3-3-0, and he's going to go down here to a longsword, actually, or a bow. No, he's going down to the bow.
He's gonna take one kill, but he's gonna pay that kill with his life, as right now his Kurumi is trying to revive him really quickly.
His Kurumi is going to be able to pop this revive off before getting hit by a lethal combo from Sanju, forcing to pop some more F skills and ult. They're going to get that heal off, and DZC Sanju, being the last member of their team, is gonna not pursue on that fight.
FPX. TXJ one more time, dropping the Ning down on the Jing, down on the ground. The Jing is going to be able to run as TXJ is trying to get a second grab. He cannot get even one in.
We're going to see Xiao Ming go down to ZU. We're going to see 149 go down as well. We're going to get a double slam from ZU here. Sanju going down here. DZC being eliminated.
ZU! He's going crazy, taking so many kills in this moment, man. He goes monks up and shows everyone who's boss.
Oh my god. ZU going so crazy right here, taking out almost the entire ADA team. He's got another grab here. CPG's the Jing is going to be getting that grab. Losing a lot of health though, trying to get KN right there, trying to get that KN player. Gets the slam and gets the kill on LY, Nihao, and KN.
Yes, exactly. Look at that. This is insane right now. So many ults just being popped at the exact same time. Last 10 players in this 1 minute and 15 seconds of the game.
Blue Sky is going to get CPGK and YL Next Slayer in that double grab and get the kill there from the long range with that F skill. Li Xiaopi is going to get that shot off with the purple long sword.
Now Team CC, only one player left, CX330. He's gonna try to get in some grabs. He knows that he does not have the time to try to save MZC. He's gonna be on his own, gonna try to capitalize, gets two people, slams them against the floor, and it's going to be a good kill for him.
Nai HQ is going to go down to that double grab. Slayer is going to go down again there. Roju still alive. Li Xiaopi is stuck in the storm. He's going to throw down that last player as we're going to see 330 go down here.
Look at that, FPX looking so good. One more time, all three players still on the last circle, man. This is going to be for them.
We're seeing 4 players left. Blue Sky is going to be forced to pop this ult. It is a 3v1. This is going to be very difficult for them as Blue Sky is going to run out into the storm. He is going to go down here, and it's going to go to FPX a second time in a row.
Congratulations to FPX CQ, our winners of Game 2. Taking consecutive victories, FPX is on the go.
Wow, they are happy right now. Coming into this, I didn't